Hi there, this is the second on polynomial division of polynomial by a monomial. You should be really good at this by now if you've been working through the videos. I challenge you again, turn off the video, do the questions, turn it back on, and double check. All right, I trust that you did that. Let's get at it. I'm going to choose to separate these ones out because that just works the best for me. So 3x to the third minus 9x plus 24. Ooh, these ones look interesting. I think that's because it's the second one on this, so it gets a little scary. 3x there, 3x there, 3x there. As I said before, I separate it out because then all I need to do is I look at that much of a question. It's pretty straightforward. If you can do it and get it right every single time without rewriting it, go ahead. But I've always found my students who do really well on the exams are the ones that take the time. Because you have to recognize when you write an exam, as your anxiety level goes up, sometimes your brain function goes down because you only got so much room in there. And if part of your brain is freaking out going, it's a math exam, it's a math exam, it's a math exam, oh my gosh, I'm so much in trouble, then there's not as much room to take shortcuts. So learn how to do it right. Take your time, you'll do really well. All right, that's today's round. 3 divided by 3 is going to give me 1. Write the 1, don't write the 1. I'll write the 1 today. X cubed divided by x is going to give me x squared minus 9 divided by 3 is going to give me 3, and then x's cancel. Plus, now, a couple of options on this one. We could do, how many x, I'm going to make it look nice. How many x's are up here? Oh, wait. There are 0, there aren't any. We could add an x to the 0 up there. And then 24 divided by 3 is 8. X to the minus 1. So 0, you could do that even without adding the x to 0. That might be muddying the waters. Remember we said if we want to flip a variable from one side to another, I'm just going to erase that. We just make it as a negative exponent. If you wrote x squared minus 3 plus 8 over x, I'd be excited by that too. So this is cool. This is cool. Either one is fine. All right, let's go. 4x 10 divided by 4x squared minus 5x 9 divided by 4x squared minus 20x to the 4th divided by 4x squared. Okay, so I break it down. 4 divided by 4 is, I'm not even going to bother writing the 1. So 4's cancel. x10 divided by x squared is x to the 8 minus, 4 divided by 5. I don't know, it's not even. 4 divided by 5 is 1.25. I lied, I didn't know what it was. 1.25 x to the 5th minus 20 divided by 4 is 5x squared. Subtract the exponents, subtract the exponents. And as I said that, I went 9 minus 2 and realized that should be 7. So, not a bad idea. The more you practice, the better you're going to get. Before I go any further, remember if there's 1, 2, 3 terms here, you should have 3 terms in your answer. And if it's a negative and a positive, your answer should go negative and positive if you divide it by a positive. So 1, 2, 3 terms, 1, 2, 3 terms, negatives, negatives. So I'm pretty confident in that now. Whoopsies, there we go. All right, 10 y squared set 5. 35 y set 7. Okay, with all those variables, 2, 5, and a 7 in there. All right, so 10 divided by minus 5 is minus 2. Y squared divided by y is going to give me y. Z to the 5th divided by z to the 3, z to the 2, getting z cubed. Now a negative divided by a negative gives me a positive. 35 divided by 5 is 7. My y's are going to cancel. We get z to the 5. 7 minus 2 is 5. A negative divided by a negative, whoopsies, positive divided by a negative, negative, and 5 divided by, oh, look at that. All right, it's one of those tricky questions where this cancels, this cancels, this cancels, but it all cancels out to 1. And yes, in this case, you definitely do need that 1 at the end. If you are never sure, should I write the 1 or should not? Write it. Probably not going to be wrong. You're more likely to get in trouble for missing it than you are for writing it. And in this question, let's check it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 terms. And because we're dividing by a negative, our signs are going to swip. Swip. Okay, that's what you get when you switch and you swap at the same time. So this was a positive, now it's gone to a negative, and then it was a negative, now it's flipped, and now it's flipped. So there we go. Okay, look at this one. Ooh, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. How many terms should there be in the answer? Yeah, you know, it's 4. 2x to the 6 over minus x to the 4th plus 5x7 over minus x to the 4th plus 9x squared over minus 4, oopsies, x to the 4th plus 2 over minus x to the 4th. I've got negative 2 times divided by just negative 2. Right, if you want, there's an understood 1 in there, but it's really just going to become plus 2. And then, right, it's there. We'll do it so it's easier to say. 2 divided by 1 is 2. X to the 6th divided by x to the 4th is x squared. And same thing here. There's an understood 1 there, so that's going to give me minus 5. So it's 5 divided by minus 1. x7 divided by x4 should give me x to the 3. 9 divided by minus 1 is going to be minus 9. Oh, check it out. X to the minus 2, no matter what. Top minus bottom. 4 minus 2. Or sorry, 2 minus 4. So minus 2 there. And then we have a negative and a 2. Right. So there's no x's up there, or you can think of it in terms of, I just need to put that up on the top line, and it goes negative. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And I divided by a negative, so that's different. That sign changed, that sign changed, and so did that one. So I'm pretty confident in that. All right. Oh, I threw in some horizontal ones here. I have a feeling that I was just getting tired of typing them as a division question. It just takes so much longer. And now that I see it, it also makes it quite sweet to do my separating because I don't have to rewrite. 18 divided by 9 is 2. R to the 5th divided by R is going to give me R4. Plus 36 divided by 9 is 4R3. And 27 divided by 9 is 3R squared. Done. I like that question. That was nice and easy. 1, 2, 3 terms. 1, 2, 3 terms. My signs came down exactly the same because I was dividing by a positive. 6 K M N. Oof. Okay, 9 divided by 6. That doesn't come out as an equal number. So let's see what we get. 9 divided by 6. Nope. So 1.5. K3 divided by K is going to give me K squared. M squared divided by M is going to give me M. And my N's disappear. Plus 3 divided by 6. Okay, that's 0.5. That's a half. If you don't believe me, use your calculator. K squared divided by K is going to give me K. The M's are going to cancel out because they're exactly the same. And remember, they cancel to 1. And N squared divided by N is just plain old N. Plus 54 divided by 6 is 9. My K's are going to cancel this time. M third divided by M is going to give me M squared. And my N's are going to cancel. And there we go. 1, 2, 3 terms. 3 terms. And I divide it by a positive. So my sign should just come down exactly the way they are. Almost there, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. And if you get done this, then you have done an awful lot of work on dividing up polynomials. Now, I should say I could make these questions way longer, way more complicated, but the truth is, even if I gave you, oh, heaven forbid, like 10 terms and a bunch of variables and all of that, the process is still exactly the same, no matter how long the question is or how many variables I throw at you. So practice until you're bored, practice until it's permanent. 12 divided by 6 is 2. M to the third divided by M squared is going to give me M. Y to the fourth divided by Y squared is going to give me Y2. Plus 12 divided by 6 is still 2. M squared is going to cancel out because they're exactly the same. They cancel to 1. Y to the third divided by Y squared is Y. Yeah, careful. Oh, you'd be surprised, surprised, surprised. How many students write 2 next? No, it is 3 divided by 6, which you could write as 1 over 2, like a half, or 0.5. Oh, look at that. We got M up here and M squared, so it's going to be M to the minus 1, right? Subtracting 1 minus 2 is minus 1, and then the y's disappear. Okay, 1, 2, 3 terms, 3 terms. I divided by a positive, so signs match. Cool. Should have made that one tougher for you. All right, last one. 4x to the 4y, 4x. All right, ooh, check it out. 4 divided by 4 is going to be 1. And then those cancel and those cancel. All right, it's one of those where you're dividing by the exact same thing, so you get 1. Minus 8 divided by 4 is 2x squared. Now I've got y12 divided by y is going to give me y11. Plus 12 divided by 4 is 3. X to the 8 divided by x to the 4 is going to give me x to the 4. And y6 divided by y is y5. QL. 3 terms, my signs match. If I wanted to check, we should do that. I haven't checked on this one. What you do is you take the number you divided by, I believe that's called a divisor. If it was written like this, it would definitely be a denominator. So 4x to the 4th y, and you multiply it through by your answer. 1 minus 2x y11 plus 3x to the 4th y5. Distributive property. So 4x 4y times 1, which is going to be 4x to the 4th y. Minus 4 times 2 is 8. X to the 4th times x is going to be x to the 5th. Y times y11 is y12. And one more time. 4 times 3 is plus 12. X to the 4th times x to the 4th is x to the 8. Y times y to the 5th is y to the 6th. Now this, hopefully, is going to match. Oopsies. So this, 4x 4y minus, uh-oh. Now, how did I go 4 times 2? Oh, my answer is right. I just missed a 2 there. There you go. It's okay to make mistakes. It's the only way you get better. And with a bunch of exponents like this, you know what? It's worth checking because, hey, I'm a pro, and I still messed it up. All right, and then we got y12 plus 12, and now we're good. I fixed that in the check, and we're golden. And that is the end of division of polynomials by monomials. There is another set, but we don't have to do it. You can divide a polynomial by a polynomial, but it doesn't show up in grade 12 now. So have fun in calculus. I get to do that. All right, awesome. Have a great day.